is loud, let the past still play. Safe, I'll say, in the mad cave. In the mad cave. In the mad cave. Welcome to the mad cave.
What's up, everybody? Welcome down to the Mac Cave. You found your way to Mac Cave Gaming and a very random live stream. Guys, tonight we are going to... It's not going to be a crazy long stream. Well, I don't know. I guess it depends on how far I get with all this stuff. But I'm testing out some new hardware that I put into my PC. And look, I am a console gamer at my core. I will always be a console gamer. So when it comes to PC gaming, I don't know a ton. I know enough to get by and enough to get into trouble. So I'm going to mess around with some stuff and I'm going to show you what I got. And we're going to try out a bunch of PC games that I've already been messing around with throughout the day. And I want to find out, do I need to turn these games down as far as graphics and performance goes for live streaming these games, because I would love to get back into streaming some PC games here and there. We'll always primarily play consoles here on the channel, but I'd like to be able to play and stream some of these PC games. So that's what we're going to do tonight. It's really more of an overall test. And I know the stream came out of nowhere, so definitely nothing planned here. But good to see you guys already popping in. KH is here, Brian is here, Steve is here. What's going on, guys? Brian says, I'm still running the RTX 2060, the 12 gig. Actually, at the 12 gig, that's awesome. It's got all that extra memory in there, so that's pretty nice. I just went... So what I'm testing today is the GeForce RTX 5070, and it's a 12 gig GPU, and I'm going to bring up a bunch of stats and everything about it. I don't know what all of it does and everything. I watched a bunch of reviews, and I upgraded from an RTX 4060 Ti, which I was really loving that GPU, but there was a bunch of limitations, and I wanted to give myself a bit more breathing room. A bit more breathing room. Look what happens. I start a stream later in the night, and now I'm already starting to misspeak and stumble over my words. I'm getting old. I can't stay up late anymore. Yeah, Steve, it's a big upgrade, and I am really excited about what I've seen so far with it. It's wild what this thing has been capable of doing. But yes, definitely a big upgrade. I went through a bunch of my favorite games and a few games that I haven't played much of, just to kind of see what it does and see, what's the difference from what I've played before and what I play now. Because in the past, I have streamed PC games, but things have changed over the last couple of years, and things have upgraded as far as graphic engines with games. And then all of a sudden, I got left behind with what I thought was a really good, fairly future-proof system for at least a few more years. But I was pretty much wrong with that. Yeah, the TI system, man, the TIs are crazy. I looked at the 5070 Ti. I would have had to tack like another $1,000 onto that. So that's insane. It's crazy. Devs also stopped optimizing. Yeah, it's so weird, because every once in a while you come across games that are really optimized very well, like Arc Raiders, for example. That game is optimized really well. That game plays really, really nice, and that's going to be one of the games we're going to test out tonight. Them late night babbles. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Yeah, so I've been having fun messing around with this thing. I was debating on whether or not I was going to do this here tonight, because right now, as it stands, I have this thing Frankenstein together right now, because I had to also replace the power supply. I took out a 500 watt power supply and I put in a 1000 watt power supply. So the 1000 watt PSU, really nice, is going to give me a whole bunch of breathing room for all this stuff, all the hardware that I need to power up in this machine. Problem was, the two power cords for the CPU were short. My 500 watt power supply had a really long extended cable, and it made it all the way around, and nice wire management and everything. And this new power supply had short wires. So I went searching I went driving around today. Me and my son, we went driving around trying to find extension cables for that CPU power cable, and could not find the extension cables anywhere. Which I was I was just pissed off at that point. I'm like, I drove all over the place trying to find this. Finally, I was just like, whatever, I'm gonna order it on Amazon and it will come tomorrow. At least it's supposed to come tomorrow. So as it stands, what I did was, and you guys can't see it, but down at my feet right now at the tower, the side of the tower's off still, and I use the box for the GPU and I prop the power supply on it, and it's like midway up so that the wires will reach the CPU and to everything else. So it's just sitting here under my desk all Frankenstein together so that it functions, and then tomorrow I should be able to close it all up and make it real nice. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna jump over to my PC capture, and we're going to mess around with stuff, guys. I'm just going to mess around with things, and I'm going to see what games can I play comfortably while streaming, because streaming takes up a bunch of power, and that takes up a bunch of RAM and memory and everything from both the regular memory in the PC and then the RAM that's built into the GPU and all this stuff. And a bunch of things that I say may sound very silly, because when it comes to PC gaming, I'm very much a noob to it. Well, I wouldn't say I'm a noob. I've been around it for many, many, many years, but I don't get deep into it. So like I said before, I know enough to get by and enough to get myself in trouble. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully we don't see smoke rising up. I've been testing it like all afternoon. So far so good. And the temperatures are doing really, really well here. Welcome to Matt. Hopefully he doesn't crash his entire stream setup. Yeah, I hope not. I hope not. I was really worried taking this thing apart. Even just replacing the power supply, I was like, oh my God, I haven't swapped out a PSU in like freaking years. So I was a little nerve-wracked diving into this thing. But let's switch over to the PC capture. And we're gonna mess around with a bunch of stuff here tonight. And one of the first things I'll bring up is I'll show you what I've got running here on here. So I don't know how big that's actually coming up, but I'll read through some of this here. So I've got this thing running with 32 gigs of RAM in the PC. I've got a 13th gen Intel Core i7-13700F CPU. I've just updated the drivers for the GPU. It's capable of running DirectX 12, which not every game likes DirectX 12, but the ones that do seem to enjoy it. And so, like I said, we upgraded from the 4060 Ti, and I put in the RTX 5070 today. The Ti version of the 5070 is not way out of my price range. I couldn't swing that. I don't know what CUDA cores are, CUDA cores, but apparently there's 6,144 of those, so that's awesome. And this is something, the graphics clock, I was looking at the megahertz for this one, and this was one of the reasons I chose this one. There's multiple versions of all of these GPUs, so you look up like an RTX 5070, but there's multiple versions of the 5070. So I found this one made by MSI, and this clocked in at 2,610 megahertz. The other ones were around 2,500 or so. So I was like, okay, let me get a little bit of a boost here, and I'll grab that one. It was like $20 more for this version with a little more power to it. Memory data rate goes at 28 gigabits per second. The memory interface is 192-bit. The memory bandwidth is at 672.48 gigabytes. Let's see, total available graphics memory, 28,470 megabytes. And then it's got shared memory, 16 gigs worth of shared memory. It's got the 12 gigs dedicated for the GDDR7 memory built into it. And then outside of that, it just hooks up to your normal PCI Express port inside the tower. I'm running this at 2560 by 1440. My system can go up to 4K, but I find things run better and smoother in 1440p. So I like to run it at that rate. And then I have my monitors both set to 120 hertz for the refresh rate. I have two different monitors, and the refresh rates are a little different between the two. My one monitor can go up to 180 hertz, and the other one goes to 143.53 or something like that. So I just put both of them at 120 hertz, so everything matches. 1440 comes out to basically 2K. It's like, so I'm not quite 4K, but 1440 will handle like a 2K resolution, which is really, really nice. It looks really, really good on this system. So overall, I'm really, really liking it. I'm going to close this out, and I've got... What do I got? I opened up... Well, I've got Epic open, so we're going to test out Fortnite tonight at some point. We're also going to test out Star Wars Outlaws. I was trying this out earlier, obviously not running the whole stream setup and everything, and was able to push this game, and it was really, really gorgeous. So we're going to be taking a look at that, and then on Steam, we're going to take a look at God of War, which I think we're going to start with this one, and then we're going to jump into some Resident Evil titles and see how those look. So, tell you what, guys, let's start in Steam, and let's start with the PC version of God of War, one of my favorite games. Let's see what's going on here. Mrs. Matcave is here. Does anything go to 11? Hopefully, most of this goes to 11. So, what we're going to do is we're going to fire up God of War, and we're going to see if anything... If I have to change anything, if I have to tone it down, because I cranked it up. And hopefully I don't have to tone it down. We're going to be able to tell if I need to make changes if my camera starts stuttering. So that's what we're going to be looking for to make sure my camera maintains what it needs to do. And I'm just going to bring up my performance grid. I'm going to bring that over there. Actually, I'll bring this down here so I can watch what the memory and the CPU are doing, and my frame rates, and all of that fun stuff to see how we are doing. And then let me know if I need to turn the volume down. I'm going to turn the volume down in the game audio also, but I may need to make some adjustments there. So we're in the game. Let me go to audio and bring down... Everybody else smells smoke. Let's see, sound effects volume. Let's bring everything down to like 70. Is that really loud right now for everybody? Maybe we go even further. 65. Okay. Headphones mode, yes. Oh, I guess I can't do that right now. I'm gonna pull up the stream on my phone and see how it sounds. Alright, that should be good. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna show you what I set this to. So there's a couple areas that we're looking at here. So in here, it's pretty good so far. Awesome. So it reads that it's the RTX 5070. The output resolution is going to be 1440, but it's rendering at 1708 by 960. That's because we're using some of the adjustments with the DLSS. VSync is off, but I may have to turn that on. In fact, I am going to turn that on because I found that there was some screen tearing when I didn't have that on. I limited the frame rate on here to 80 FPS. When I went higher than that, the game wasn't too happy. There's a bunch of games I've been playing earlier. I cranked it up to 120 FPS, and we're going to be trying that on Steam here, on the stream with the other games. But we're going to stick that at 80 right now. And then we've got the DLSS is on to help this perform a bit. But I'm going to do some tests and see if I can turn that potentially off and let it go. But we're going to look at it like this as is. And then for the graphic settings, everything was set to ultra except for a couple things. Reflections went to ultra plus. Oh, weird. Okay, well, let's keep it there. I'll keep it as it was. Ambient occlusion was at high. So everything is turned up here. But reflections was on Ultra Plus. I didn't even realize that was there. Yeah, finding the balance can be a bit tricky. That's the thing with PC gaming. Like, that's what drives me crazy is you can't just turn on the game and go. You got to do a whole bunch of crazy stuff for it. Yeah, the DLSS, it depends on the games. I like it for some, but let's see what it does here with it on. And let's see how this performs. I also have a monitor on the other side checking out how the CPU is doing, the GPU, the memory, and the frame rate. So let's go. Let's bring this up here and see if my camera starts glitching out. That was the problem with the other GPU. I couldn't stream, like, comfortably. Like, having my camera on and everything and keeping good quality, it would get to be a bit too much. So here we go. We're in God of War. It looks like my camera is working well. We're going to head up here where we can move a little faster after we put down the pig. Is this game running really,
that
really
bow's
loud
a little
right now?
big for you, isn't it?
Or is that just my
mother
headphones?
made it for me. Said I'd grow into it.
I've never seen you in these woods. She must miss you being away from home.
She's dead. We're taking her ashes.
It is
to the
running loud.
high-speed
Let
rounds.
me turn that down.
Ashes.
It was her last wish.
Boy.
Boy. Let me get to the audio. Drop it down a bunch more.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Alright, let's see how visually it's doing on the stream so far. Looks really good right now, right? Look at all the leaves and everything falling from the trees. I don't know why I can't get the volume to lower. Let me go to let me
We're
check
here.
one more. I'm gonna check one more thing here because I got it. It's like cranking in my headphones. This is another reason why I don't like PC gaming because of all the sound things you have to do and everything with it. But I want to adjust my headphones real quick. Bear with me just a second, guys. I'll bring that down a ways. Okay.
Tree?
Let's
Not
see how
in
that
it.
does.
Below it. Heavily!
Look!
Rising out of the ground. How's that sound now, guys? Is it too much still? Look at that guy. This game is gorgeous. I'm just looking back and forth at the preview and my main monitor.
I promise you, he's safe.
That's so awesome. Once we put the board down and we can move around freely, we're gonna mess around with that DLSS and see if we can turn it off. And then we'll look further at a bunch of this stuff. But so far, so good. Everything seems to be moving well. GPU
Quickly.
is maxing out at about 82% right now. We are hitting the 80
Place him on
FPS.
the stave there. Keep him still.
Okay. I'll keep him still. Oh, Steve, you definitely got to play this.
Alone?
Camera quality's a bit
Yeah,
unstable.
My father doesn't like people either.
Boy.
Whoa, don't.
Hold him still before he hurts himself.
Let's see what it does. So far, it's looking okay, I think.
Easy.
Did it glitch a little bit? Because I may need to turn things down. Like, I just wave my hand back and forth, see if it
Fresh red root growth
if it
just behind
glitches
the
out.
house. Can you pull a
Once we
cluster?
start moving freely, that's where we're going to be able to see a bunch more.
What else?
I know you're a god.
Oh,
Not
she
of
knows
this
we're a
world, There's
god.
no mistaking it.
Is it
He
still
doesn't know,
going?
does he? About your true nature or his own.
That is
Papa
none of your
Palpatine's
concern.
Pizza Padawan,
The
let's
gods of these
go!
realms don't take kindly to outsiders. Trust me.
I know.
Mostly a clarity thing?
When they
Okay.
find you, and they will,
But
they'll
not
make things
stuttering.
difficult. The boy will want answers.
That will be my problem.
Whatever you're hiding, you cannot protect him forever. But you're right. Doesn't concern me.
Alright, let's see. I got the stream
I also
on.
need lamb's cress. Do you mind?
On my
a white
phone,
petal flower in my
also
garden.
kind of watching it
Just a
live
handful.
and seeing how it does.
Fine.
But I have
Lamb's
my
cress.
camera capturing at 1440 at 60 FPS. Oh, you okay? You were on 1080 before? I got you. Yeah. I'm streaming at 1440. All right, let's head outside. We're gonna move around a bit. The nice thing about this area is like all the different textures, the colors everywhere. It's a really cool area to test out the performance. Look, you can see his breath. It was cold out there. That's awesome. So let's run around a little bit and see if we get any jitters or anything like that. So far, I think we're doing pretty good. What's up, Darren? Good to see you, dude. Is it choppy at all for you guys? Let me see what just happened on the live stream. When I spin the camera, oh, it's looking really good. Oh man, I think we're getting some really good stuff to happen here. All right, let's do a bit of a test. We're gonna go into the settings. We're gonna go to not graphics. We're gonna go to display. Let's see what happens if we turn off the DLSS and have it render at 1440. So let's turn that off. We're not going to use the FSR for the fidelity or anything like that. We're going to keep the render scale at 100. And let's see what this does. What's up, Brandon? Yes, sir. Big upgrade. Went from a 4060 Ti to a 5070. And bumped up the power supply from a 500 watt to a 1000 watt. Full power! Okay. How is that looking? Let me check the up and down for screen tearing. No, looks good. I can't use my weapon here. This is kind of like a peaceful area. Let's take a look at the water. Oh, look at the water performance right here. Okay. Been a long time, dude. Good to see you, man. We're going at ludicrous speed. Okay, this is with the DLSS off. So now the game actually is rendering at 1440. We're at... I have it set to hit 80 FPS. It is bouncing around quite a bit. Frame rates are all over the place depending on what we're looking at, like especially when you get to the water and everything. Man, this game is gorgeous though. Oh man. It really is a good looking game, and my camera is staying stable. That's beautiful. Okay, I'm very, very, very happy about that. If you can keep 60 FPS or above, then you're good. Yeah, I try not to go below 60, but since I did the update, the upgrade, I want to try to push it beyond 60. Yes, my monitor will do variable refresh rates. I was able to test out variable refresh rates on Resident Evil 9. This game, I don't think has variable. Unless it's at the end here. No, 120. Let's see if it hits 120. There's no variable refresh rate, but so far so good. I'm looking back and forth at the Streamlabs. Oh, I see my camera. See my camera freaking out? I pushed it to 120. Now it doesn't like it. So, check this out. We're going to go back. We're going to bump this back down. Let's go to 70. See if it's smoother. And now the camera is happy again. So that's the thing I'm really curious about, is how far can I push the games in frame rate while keeping my camera quality up. For streaming, hold it at 90 and should be okay. Let's try 90. Let's try 90. It's all about testing tonight. 90. And this is, you know, obviously this is an older game at this point, so let's see. Oh, see, look, it seems like, yeah, look, I'm jittery. Okay. Let's find the sweet spot. 70, 80 seem to be all right. Let's go to 80. Yeah, now my camera's back up and running and it's happy. I have 32 gigs of RAM. The CPU is what is it? A 13? What did I say before? If you scroll back in the stream, I put it up on screen. An 13th gen Intel Core i7 something or other. I freaking don't know what I have. Yeah, that's the balance I need to find with my hardware, especially now I have a Facecam Neo. Yeah, that's the trick, is finding the balance, the comfortable spot for everything. The game running smooth, your camera running smooth, everything running smooth. That's what I've been testing today and finding that sweet spot. But this is an older game. Every game runs a little different. So I think that's a good starting test right now for this particular one. Alright, let's head out of God of War. Alright, Brandon, have a good one, dude. Alright, let's jump out of here. Alright, so that was God of War on the PC. Let's do this. Let's do something newer than that. Let's head up to Resident Evil, everybody. Let's go to Resident Evil 2 Remake. Let's fire this up. I'm going to leave it at first where I set everything. We'll take a look at the settings together, and we'll see how I had it running earlier today. Alright, here we go. I got to turn the volume down on this one, definitely. I should have adjusted the audio before I went live. Let's see. Let's just go halfway with everything, right? Sound effects volume. Let's just do that. Dynamic range, small. Okay. Hopefully that's okay. You managed to get Resident Evil 2 Remake running pretty good on your rig? That's awesome. I love this game. Alright, so let's take a look at the graphics settings. It bumped into the red here. Why did it do that all of a sudden? Something changed on its own. Let's take a look at what it's set to. So I have ray tracing on. These are all set to medium. I think I had these low before. Yeah, I had set that to low before I fired this. Oh, you know what? Let's put it back to medium. It went there for some reason. All my settings changed. That's weird. Alright, I gotta redo it, because I know I can't crank up the shadow quality. Let's go to medium on the shadows. We'll make adjustments, too, on the fly as we go. I definitely wasn't in the red, though. So what... Image quality is set to 150%. Why is that? Oh, wait a minute. Borderless window. Hold on a second. No, that's still there. Off. Okay, here we go, here we go. That's what was... Okay, that fidelity thing was on. Alright, let's fix this a bit. We're going to get this to 120 hertz. Let's keep at the 120 FPS. Now, I'm trying to remember what I did earlier today. I'm pretty sure I had these to low, but let's try medium just for shits and giggles and see what happens. Texture quality is all the way up at 8 gigs. I didn't have it that high. I think I was at 4. I might have pushed it to 6. Let's try that. Motion blur off. I hate motion blur. Okay. Let's try that and see what it does. The mesh and textures are heavy hitters? Yeah. Okay. I'm looking at my monitor on the other side to see what it does. Let's just hit continue and see how this does. Okay. Well, definitely got lots of frames. Sorry for the shaking. Alright, I did see a little bit of a choppiness with the vertical movement. And the frames dropped dramatically right there. Okay, let's see what I did before. Because I had this running pretty... Well, you know what? It's also getting impacted because I'm streaming. And actually, I see my camera having trouble right now. So, we're going to make a bit of a further adjustment. We'll turn that down. The ray tracing, I don't really care too much about that. Render mode is normal. Image quality 100%. Refresh rate goes from 120. So let's see if I take that off of 120. Oh no, I'm sorry. The frame rate. And let's see what my camera does now. So we're at 60. And my camera is now happy. So that's the thing. Like, if I'm going to stream a PC game, if I'm just playing it offline and not streaming it, I can crank up the frame rate. But if I'm streaming it and I want my camera out, I have to turn it down in the game. But you know what? 60 FPS is perfectly fine. There's no issues there. I'm just going to... I keep whipping the camera around a little bit to kind of see how it's moving and how it's handling. Let's do a more graphic intense weapon. Let's grab the rocket launcher. We'll fire off some shots of this. Kablooey! Okay. Let's activate a sequence up here. I'm about to meet up with Claire. And the helicopter's going to crash and everything. Let's activate that sequence and see how this handles. So far, so good like this. The controls are feeling comfortable. And we're going to get rid of this key. And let's get this sequence going. Woo! Oh, helicopter. Oh, had hiccup there for a second.
Leon? Claire!
All right, it's
Hold
holding
on.
at 60.
I'll be right there.
Oh, it bumped to 87 frames right there for a quick second. GPU's around... It keeps going about mid-60s to about 70%. It's
so
jumping
nice.
all over the place, though. Now it's at
Yeah.
99%.
Helicopter just came out of
Yeah.
nowhere.
I'm in one piece.
I'm guessing
It's-
you don't
it's
have
not
keys in
happy.
one of those fancy pockets?
Camera resolution's taking a hit,
no.
and so is the game right
How
now.
are you doing?
Okay.
You know, just surviving.
All right. This is going to be our
Good luck with it.
benchmark scene right here. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go... See,
Marvin,
now we're back,
situation
and everything
here.
is a bit happy.
I'm surrounded by zombies.
But something is not happy the way I have it set while the stream is going, because we got to remember my streaming setup, my camera capture, Streamlabs, all this stuff, the browser running the stream for the chat and everything, all of that is using up some of this. So let's bump a couple things down here to see where the sweet spot is. We're going to bring our texture quality down. See, look at that. That saves us about 2 gigs right there. We could even bring our texture filter down. Actually, that's not impacting it much. Camera resolution is taking a hit. 50 series can be very dependent on DLSS in some games. Yeah, we were Dean, good to see you. We were testing it out without the fidelity stuff and everything, but I may jump back to it in just a moment and see if there's a difference. But let's try this where it's using just over 7 gigs of the GPU RAM and see how it acts now. And I want to go back to
Marvin,
that
do you copy?
sequence.
Marvin,
So let's see here.
damn it.
How is it acting? I'm going to just kind of move a bit so we see how the camera acts. Alright, let's load up our save game. Which one was it? 425. Let's go to this one. It was a bit better there. Okay. I'm just going to move a little bit to see how my camera acts. Hey, Nick. Yeah, we got the 5070 in here, and I'm messing around to see how far I can push things on the stream. But I want to see that cutscene sequence again, because that's where things started to crap out. Oh, wait. I forgot to grab the rocket launcher. I want to push things with a little more graphic-heavy action. So let's grab that. It'll be a test. The textures still look really, really nice. The lighting still looks good. So let's grab the rocket launcher. And then, yeah, it's definitely moving okay now, but I want to see what it does during that cutscene. Because the cutscenes in this game are all within the in-game graphic engine. So it can push stuff. Yeah, the cutscenes can get pretty intense. But this is why I'm doing these tests, to see where things are going to be comfortable. We're running at 1440. 2560 by 1440. Let's see what it does. I'm just gonna wave to see what my camera does.
Leon?
And pay attention to the game also.
Claire!
Oh,
Hold on.
it's
I'll be
it's
right
getting
there.
not happy.
Okay.
GPU went up to 97%. Yep. Oh yeah, it's not happy. It's not happy.
Claire. It's so nice to see.
All right. So, in that case, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back there. See, I chose this area for a reason. Okay. We are going to see if this one is happier with the fidelity settings. So we're at 2560 by 1440. I'm going to bring the ray tracing up a little bit because we're turning on the fidelity, right? So let's go into ultra quality. Let's try to keep the quality up as much as we can and keep the rest of this the way we just set it. Maybe I'll turn the mesh down ever so slightly. No, let's keep that up. Okay. So, big change I made right now is that we're turning on the Fidelity FX settings, which is just like using DLSS. And I bumped up the ray tracing a little bit just to see what happens if I can find a balance there. And now we're actually using a little less of the GPU. So now, are we on frame rate? Frame rate's looking good. No, I'm purposely whipping around the camera to see if there's any tearing. So far, so good. Let's grab that rocket launcher. Okay. Let's see if this sequence is happier with the fidelity mode on. It is set to quality, so... or ultra quality, so let's see what it does. What's up, Alan? Good to see you. Okay. Okay, I still have the particles on the... I wanted to look at these, see the little dust particles in the air there by the light? I just wanted to make sure that was still showing on there. Okay, let's see if it freaks out. No hesitation this time. Okay.
Leon?
I'm going to wave so that we see
Claire!
camera.
Hold on. I'll be right there.
Okay.
Oh, it looks to be way happier right now. GPU is only in the 60s. Okay.
Claire.
We're holding a 60
So
FPS
nice.
right now.
How are you doing?
Character models still look really good.
I'm in one piece.
Think the frame rate limit at 60 is key? Yeah, I think so too. GPU is way happier right now on usage.
How are you
It
doing?
hasn't even reached 70%.
No, just surviving.
That's good.
Okay.
Any luck with your brother?
No.
Oh, man. Okay. I think that may be the sweet spot
I'm sure we're gonna find him.
for RE2 Remake. Whoa, we got some craziness.
Damn it. You know what that means?
Yeah. Dinner time.
Claire, I think you should go.
Don't worry about me, Leon. You take care of yourself.
Claire, you need to go. Now.
No stutters or resolution loss. I think
Okay.
that's the sweet spot, guys, for this
Both of us.
game. All right. I think that worked
Marvin,
out.
I've got a situation here. I'm surrounded by zombies.
Surrounded by zombies.
Marvin, do you copy?
Let's blow up these guys. After we talk to or try to get a hold of Marvin. Okay. I missed. Boom. 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 I'm just going nuts to see what it does. Yeah, I think we found the sweet spot, guys. Uh-huh. What's up, buddy? Oh, I don't have any boards. Let's just run a little further. Let's see what how this looks. There's our friend. There he is. Let's get back out to the main hall. It's running fluid now. There we go. Oh, and the other thing I want to check is the lighting coming down from the skylight. Right up here. Yeah, that's looking good. Yep. GPU goes up a little bit as you're checking out the lighting. Looks good, though. Okay, guys. That is the sweet spot for Resident Evil 2 Remake. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Moving on with our tests, everybody. We got more to test. More to test. More to do. Okay. Okay. I think that was a successful test. And then it all goes to shit and nest. Yes. Okay, so now... So that was Resident Evil 2 Remake. Now, let's push this a bit. Because we're going to go with the latest game. We're going to go with Requiem. And I'm also going to test out Indiana Jones. That's another one I want to test out as well. But let's fire up Requiem. And let's see what we need to do with the latest RE engine. And how far we can push this. I was messing around with it earlier today. And found a really nice comfortable spot for playing offline. But let's see what happens while on a stream. 2027 goals, dual PC setup so you can stream in one and crank the game performance in the other. Oh my god, I've seen people do that. It's crazy. The RE engine. Let's go. I know I'm going to have to turn this down from what I've got it. I'll show you what I've got it at now. First, let's do the audio. Master volume. Bring that down. Okay. Graphics. So I like to use borderless window because then I can move the mouse across. I don't use the HDR on here. Okay, so this I set it up with the variable frame rate and was liking how that was performing. I'm at 1440. Turned off the motion blur, and I had ray tracing turned up in this when I was playing before. I have the hair strands on. And then in advanced, we've got our texture set to high. Texture filter is all the way up as well. We might bump that down a little bit depending on what this does. Mesh quality at standard. Screen space reflections. I don't know why that turned off. Let's turn that back on. Okay, this I had to bring in the DLSS for it to be happy when where I had it. So let's just take a look and see what this does as is, and then we'll bump it down as needed. Requiem has great optimization from what you've seen. Yeah, it does really well. I'm in Raccoon City for this point, so let's see how it handles. Oh, I see my camera stuttering as it's loading, as it's getting the shaders ready. Let's see what happens when the game kicks in. Oh, nothing right now. Oh, yeah. Okay. We changes. Okay, let's do it. Let's changes. Go to 60. Yes. Lose the stream. Guys, it's huh? I'm gonna go back to the menu. Okay, we're back in the menu. Raggy. Yeah, I kind of figured it wasn't gonna be happy me doing that while streaming. So here's the deal. We're gonna make some adjustments. I'm bumping it to 60. We're gonna turn the ray tracing down. We'll put it on normal. The fentanyl tin. Yeah, that was the whole thing locking up. Oh, is the stream now stuttering too? Error, YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth. Can you guys still hear me? Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Performance. Okay. Open the widget. Are we there? Are we back? We should be back. Poor quality. Let's see what happens as I adjust this more. We should be back. Okay, so you see what happens? See what happens when you try to push these games? Let's put that on normal. Let's go to advanced. We're going to turn down the texture filter. We are going to... Where was that other one that I wanted to mess with? Turn down the fog. Shadow quality. I should be able to handle that at normal. Occlusion normal. Let's see if we can find a sweet spot. You can hear me okay? We should be back to, I see the stream running at excellent now at this point. We should be good. I literally, like, ate up, like, a ton of the resources with what I had just done. Okay, let's go back with that and see what that does. Let's see if it craps out now. It might. It might crap out again. But we're taking a brand new game from this year and seeing how far I can push it while streaming. This one is going to be our heaviest push. Alright. It's still not happy. Definitely still not happy. Okay. I gotta go back to the menu to make the changes. It's one of those games where you have to go all the way back. Let's jump back into live. Alright, I may have lost you for a quick moment there, guys. This is the major test right here. Brand new game. Okay. Let's... Oh, wait a minute. I know what I want to adjust. Where is it? Oh, wait. Frame generation is off. Good. Okay. I don't want that on. We're back, right? Yep. It's back to excellent. It's crazy how quick that'll eat up resources. Let's turn this off. And let's go to... vertical sync on. And let's... let's just turn off the ray tracing. Yeah, frame gen, I hate it. It looks like AI slop when it does it. Yeah, I don't like that when it does that. Let's see what this does. Like, I just want to, like, tone it down piece by piece until we find a comfort spot. That already looks better. That already looks a lot better. Let's go outside. That glitching's not happening on the weapons anymore. Okay. Okay, here we go. Alright, let me... I just got to, Oh, how do I get to... I can't... I want to bring my, cursor off here. Hold on a second. I just got to bring something up on my screen. Okay, there we go. Okay. Much better, right? Okay, I'm taking a look and seeing what my system is doing. CPU's around 45%. GPU's running around 79%. Jumping into... peaking at 87%. I'm kind of trying to move the screen around a whole bunch to see what this does. Yep. Let's see what happens when we go in the dark and turn on our flashlight. Okay. You know what? It's weird. When you turn on ray tracing in RE9, the textures on the guns glitch out. So you know what? Forget the ray tracing for this game. Yeah, it seems like it needs the ray tracing off. I'm wondering if I can, we're moving nice and smooth right now, so I'm curious, what can I do while in-game? There's certain things you can't change once you're in the game. Is there anything I can adjust a little further here? Can I bring back any quality? Yeah, we turned off the upscaling. Can I turn my shadows back up? Oh, man. Now it's in the 90s. Shadows? That's something I've learned. With PC games, when you have shadows turned up high, as far as quality goes, it really, like, puts a hurting on the GPU. But actually, this is now moving nicely. Oh, I like it. I like it. Yeah, it definitely eats up the resources like crazy. But overall, right now, it's looking good. Everything's moving. My camera is not stuttering. That's good. Anyone just joining, we are testing out the RTX 5070. And trying a bunch of games, like Resident Evil 9 right now. And I think we found its happy spot. Okay. I like that. I think that's gonna work. Okay. Okay. I think that's a happy spot, and nothing freaked out this time. Which is good. Alright. Moving on, everybody. Moving on. We got just a test stream going on here. Alright, now we're going to get into the world of online games. So let's head over to... Let's head over to Epic. So we're going to, I'm going to close out of Steam. If I don't need to eat up resources, we're not gonna. And let's pull up Epic. Alright. Let's test out Fortnite. Obviously not as graphic intense as the other games that we were just messing around with, but we have the online service factor in play now, and I want to see how far I can push. I see people stream Fortnite all the time on like the lowest quality graphics of the game, and this game can be gorgeous. So I want to see how far can I push this and stream it, because this is when I play Fortnite, and it's not as often as it used to be. I like to play it on the PC, and it's the best way for me to be able to communicate with my team. I got my microphone and everything all set up here. It's my favorite way to play it. But I would have to tone down a whole bunch of stuff to be able to do it. And I'm hoping I don't have to do that anymore. NVIDIA highlights. Oh, weird. Okay. I don't know what that's about. Okay. Let's just get out of that. All right. We are in. I want to take a look at the settings. I want to bring that back up. Bear with me a second, guys. I Things are going to kind of blink in and out here for a moment. Okay. So, we are at 120 FPS. VSync is off. I don't remember turning that off. Let's turn that back on. I don't like the screen tearing to happen. We're running DirectX 12 in this. I've actually had really good luck with DirectX 12 so far in Fortnite. Now, but I do have one issue, and it may happen in a few moments. Every time I play Fortnite, and I've determined it's not the graphics card because I swapped out the graphics card and this still happens. After I've loaded up Fortnite, a few minutes in, it just locks up for a few seconds. And then it kicks back in and it's good to go. I have no idea what's causing it. Maybe it's something with the CPU. I have no idea. Alright, so I had set this with the DLSS. I had set it to balanced when I was playing prior. But let's bring it to quality. And let's go to... These are all turned up. I always keep my view distance at epic. Shadows we can tone down. We don't need to go crazy. Keep changes. Put that on quality. View distance is epic. You definitely want that. You want to see as far as you could possibly see. And the effects are all on high. I'm going to have the FPS counter on. It's down in the bottom left corner there, so it's reaching 120. Let's go to our volume, and we're going to have to definitely turn this down. We'll bump that down. Okay. So, let's see what happens if we fire up a match. I mean, that's how we're going to test it. We're going to find out what happens and see if I have to turn down my frame rate at all. I'm hoping I don't have to, because playing Fortnite at 120 FPS almost feels like cheating. It works very much in your advantage when you play that way. All right, preparing shaders, connecting. I won earlier with the test, that's why I have a crown. All right, let's see how we're doing. I'm going to move around a little bit. I'm going to wave my hand a little bit. Are we jittering? We jittered a little. I'm going to go back in real quick before we land. I'm going to bring this back to balanced. Okay, let's see how that does. Okay, we're in the thing. The bus. Let's give it a spin. Am I jittering? Now, the game may lock up, in all honesty. It may freeze. And that's the game. I am getting jittery. I am jittery. Okay, I'm gonna have to adjust something. Let's find a hiding spot. Yeah, I'm still... I see my frames dropping in my camera. Okay. Okay. Let's hang out here for a moment. The game just locked up. It's doing what I said, and then it's going to be fine. I don't know why Fortnite does this to me, but it does it every single time. All right, we're going to make another change. Let's see. I would really like to keep that frame rate up. Turn the post process. Keep that. Make the shadows medium. Let's just do the shadows. Okay. See how that's doing. Am I jittery? He was charging something up to get me. How's that doing? Am I jittery? Seems okay at the moment. I feel it's slowing down a little bit. Rival accepted. Oh, hey. Hey, I'm trying to test something. Ooh. Okay, let's just grab some weapons here, and let's go back into our little hidey hole. Might have been everything loading into the map. It seems like it's not quite where I want it just yet. Let me adjust that one more time. I just want to find a nice sweet spot for this. Back down. Show FPS. Post-processing effects include motion blur, depth of field, and boom. Increasing the setting improves the quality of post-processing and reduce performance. Let's turn that down. Okay. Alright, let's see if... It's just like piece by piece. I just want to do piece by piece. Ooh, did that? Now my camera's not jittering. At least I don't think it is. Game's smoother. Okay. Okay, that feels better. Somebody killed my rival. I gotta go get that card. Alright, let's see what we could do here. No, I am jittering. I see it. I see it. Okay, hold on. We're gonna find it. We're gonna find the comfy spot. Okay. We're gonna find that comfy spot. We're gonna find it. Should I turn the frame rate down? Is that what's killing it? Let's go to 60. Let's go to 60 and see if my camera stays happy. Oh, yep, my camera's happy. Okay. 60 FPS. Look at this. This is what we're finding. If I'm going to stream PC games, 60 FPS for the game. That's what it seems like it's coming down to. I would really like to find a DMR. Are you guys hearing the audio for the game? There should be sound. Okay. Or did I turn it down a little too far? I saw a guy I can hire. Where is he? In here? It's Jonesy. Let's go, Jonesy. Okay. Might have been everything loading into that. The volume's low? Let's bring it up a little bit. We'll get some shooting going in just a moment. There's that chest. Up here? Where's the chest, Jonesy? Ooh, it's a legendary chest. Okay, combat assault. Oh, we gotta go. Jonesy, we gotta go. Biome's good now? Awesome. How's that frame rate? My camera... I'm rocking back and forth on purpose, just trying to see if I'm slipping in and out of frame rate. Oh, I guess I didn't get his card. Oh well, I can't start a new one, can I? I have 39 rivalry wins. Okay. Oh, DMR. Hello, DMR. My old friend. I love the DMR. Okay, let's go. Alright, let's see if we can, now that we've, like, messed around a bunch. Let's see if we can pull off a win here. There's 18 people remaining. So far, so good. We got that DMR, Alan. We got the DMR. Let's go melt somebody. How far off are we? Wow, that circle moved quite a bit. I mean, graphics are definitely toned down now a bit, but not nearly as far as I see other streamers tone it down. They tone it down to like everything's flat. There's no grass, no nothing. Seems to be running smooth, but trusting my sight is like gambling on a game of Russian roulette. I think we're in good shape right now. So far, so good. We'll find some action somewhere. Alright, we got a rival. Stone Cold Steve Austin come up from behind us. Looking for Stone Cold. What? Where's he at? Peekaboo! Goodbye, Stone Cold. And he had a crown. I can't have two crowns, so... Oh, what did you have, sir? Why, thank you, Stone Cold. I can't take your crown because I already have a crown. Let's follow the shooties. Hello? Thank you. I'll take all your gold. I love gold. Fighting Irish, what's going on? We are finding that running the game at 60 FPS while streaming and keeping my camera quality up and everything is keeping things happy. All while streaming. When I'm offline and not streaming, not using any of my capture equipment and all that stuff, I can run it at higher than 120. But we're looking for the comfortable spots for live streaming these PC games. Uh-huh. You have gold shotguns. Look at you. Let's get that. Okay. Where are we going? Where are we going? All about balance. Yes. Good to see you, Fighting Irish. Good, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. This is a random testing stream that we're doing tonight to see how we're going to be able to run PC games going forward. Here on the channel. I'm looking forward to being able to actually, you know, run some PC games on here comfortably. I forget what the CPU is. Like, just so you know, I'm a console gamer, so doing all the PC stuff is not my normal. But I'll pull up the CPU stuff once we finish here. That was a little too close for comfort. Hi, Jonesy. I don't know if you were actually helping me right there. Alright, let's get juiced back up. We got raiders? Let's go! Who's raiding? Did X-Wing just raid? Let's go! Good to see everybody. Yeah, I think it said X-Wing was raiding. What's up, dude? X-Wing was playing... What were you doing? Rocket League earlier tonight with Beardo? How's this? Is this running smooth right now? Somebody named username on YouTube. That's hilarious. What's up, dude? X-Wing in the house. Let's go. We are doing some testing, buddy. I just upgraded my GPU. I went from a 4060 Ti to a 5070. And I'm looking for the sweet spot for streaming a bunch of my favorite PC games. We did a bunch of Resident Evil earlier. We found the sweet spots with those. We tested God of War. Now we're up to Fortnite. I'm going to go across this log bridge. Jonesy, keep up. Why did I hire you? Oh, dropped all that gold. Alright, let's get a rivalry. So, Kev, we're finding that the sweet spot for running a smooth stream while keeping the quality up of the game graphics, it's been running comfortably at 60 FPS, and that way I can keep my camera capture up at high quality and keep the graphics turned up in the games as well. When I bump it to 120, then everything trying to play nice together while live streaming goes a little choppy. But, so I want as much quality as I could possibly bring. Like, I see people stream Fortnite all the time, and they have the grasses turned off. Like, this land is flat, and it just looks really weird. I want to be able to stream games at, like, a really fun look and really good quality. That's my goal with it. So we're just fun. Tonight, we're testing things out, looking for those sweet spots, finding the balance. And that way, as we go forward... Yes, we're streaming at 1440p. My camera's in 1440 as well. I can turn the camera down to 1080. I just don't like how soft the image gets. But maybe that's one of the things. Maybe if I turn the camera down to 1080, then I can bump the games to 120 FPS. Maybe that's another test I got to do. We'll see. That'll be another stream, but that's something I think we can play around with. But yeah, I like to try to keep the system running comfortably and giving as much quality as possible. Playing these games offline, not streaming, no camera capture, none of that. I can crank these games up all the way to ultra and bang out tons of frames. It's insane. The second I bring in all the streaming stuff and all the capture everything, it just gets unhappy. We got 3 left? Where are these guys? Let's go get our rivalry. Can I get my 35th rival win? Can I get that? She's over here somewhere. Storm's coming in. She's playing his jewels. I'm right here. Where are you, Jules? Oh, hello. Oh, I want to play. I want to play. Jonesy! Oh, let's go! Let's go! That's how you test the game! We were dicking around this whole game, changing settings and everything, and we just pulled off a win. You just got the 5070, the PNY last week? Nice. I got the, I bought the MSI, version. I can't lift the box up, so, on future streams, I'll show, like, you know, all the stuff that I grabbed. I literally have my new power supply propped up on the box because the cables were too short for to reach the CPU. I have the power cable extensions coming tomorrow. It's driving me crazy. So my computer's sitting here all Frankenstein together next to me. It's driving me nuts. I can't wait for those extensions to come tomorrow so I can put everything away. But I got the 1000-watt PSU sitting on top of the GPU box outside of the tower so that I can make this work. We just got a win right there, guys. That's freaking nuts. What is that? Highlights? What is that? Oh my god, look at this! The NVIDIA app is grabbing highlights. That's pretty cool. I've never seen it do that before. I like that. How do I... Okay, how do I close it? Whoop. There we go. Okay, that was weird. Alright, we're coming back. Alright, I think we found the sweet spot for Fortnite with this setup. I'll do some further tweaks to it and see what I can come up with. Geez, anybody online right now? Anybody want to get a squad going? Who's on right now? Is anybody on? X-Wing, you want to play? Or do you gotta attend to the family? I know it's getting late. I kind of want to bang out another win here if I can. What did I unlock? I'm trying to unlock Bugs Bunny. Oop, no, I don't want to buy levels. Can I claim that? Got those. What else I got? How many more do I need? I'm almost there. I almost have bugs. Love that. Alright, I'll get them eventually. It looks like this is moving pretty well. Did the game just lock up? It did. Fortnite's acting a little weird lately. Fortnite's not your jam? I don't blame you. It's not everybody's jam. This is a game I hadn't played in months. Like, more, geez, maybe almost a year. This new season that came out, my kids wanted to get back into it, so I set them back up with the, what is that, the Fortnite crew and everything, so they can get their stuff. And then I've been playing a bunch, and I'm almost to 100 on here. I'm gonna get another round going. Let's do it. We had a good round right there. And we were only half paying attention to playing. So let's get another round in here before we wrap up tonight. But I gotta say, I am very happy with the RTX 5070 so far. Testing a bunch of my games that I do have between Epic and Steam and everything on the PC. I'm primarily a console gamer, so figuring all this stuff out on the PC, it gets a little tricky sometimes. I said it earlier, I know enough to get by and enough to get myself in trouble. And, you know, I try to work with this stuff as much as I can, but I mess around with the settings piece by piece until I find where I'm happy with how it's performing. And that's what we did with the prior games. We loaded up God of War, we loaded up Resident Evil 2 Remake, RE Requiem. Earlier today, I played a bunch of Resident Evil Village, all cranked up, and the settings all turned up, even Resident Evil 7. Oh, I tried Arc Raiders earlier today with the settings turned up. That game was running gorgeous. I'm curious how that will run with all the streaming stuff. That game's optimized very well, so it'll probably work really good. In fact, Arc Raiders I might be able to stream at 120 FPS. I don't know any of these POVs this season. I have no idea where any of the good stuff is, but let's just go. Let's just go. Is that a carnival? Let's check out the carnival. See if I can find me a DMR. Should I hit... You know what? Let's just check this facility. There's a car right here. I can start up a rivalry. Let's grab some stuff right here. Oldie but a goodie. Can it run Crisis? Oh, it better run Crisis. Alright, we'll get a... Ooh, I like the pistol. Let's get a free shield up. Boom. Somebody's shooting over here already. Ooh. Ooh. Hammer revolver. Ooh. Oh my goodness. A purple DMR to start things off. Let's go. Okay. Okay. Let's start up a rival. We have 41 wins. Any other... There's a shotgun right here. I'm gonna keep that hammer thing. That looks cool. Alright, I don't have a whole lot of ammo, but let's go after our rival. We're going after Chun-Li. This thing does not handle well in the snow. Laney, what's going on? Testing out graphics stuff in my new GPU. Alright, Chun-Li, where are you? You on the roof? You're in there somewhere. Oh, did you just shoot at me? Where are you, Chun-Li? Are you up there? Where are you? I'm going after my bounty. Where are you? You're not Chun-Li. You're an NPC. Oh, there she is! I missed! Holy smokes! I gotta reload! I got you! Okay, that was sloppy. Let's let's keep our streak going though. Okay, let's juice up here. We got the storm coming in. We're in a triangle, not a circle. What's going on? What the heck is this? Recon scanner? I don't need that. I need ammo is what I need, and a better rifle. Let's go find something. Let's go find something. Ammo? What's that thing? Oh, there's a boss over here. I gotta be careful. Oh, I hear the boss talking. Let's get away from the boss. Oh, I got another rivalry. Somebody's flying in. How dare you! Oh! As I just stood there and got killed. One more. One more, and then I'm going to wrap things up. That's weird that NVIDIA app is saving replays. I may want to turn that off. That might be eating up resources also. It's Hatsune Miku? Yeah, we got to get the feel back for it. It's fun playing, though, with squads and everything. I want to get more squads going with Scotty and Star Wars Obsession and everybody, and we'll get those going soon. But now that I have this set the way I pretty much want it, I think I may end up tweaking this just a little bit more. But I think right now we found a pretty comfortable spot to have this game set while maintaining some pretty graphics, right? You know, making it not look all flat and everything. You know, I know you get more frames out of it by doing that, but you know what? It's all right. I don't need 1,000 frames. It's all good. All right, let's get to the bus. Let's do this. We run squads. I'm definitely running for the bad guys. We're gonna be hunting wabbits. Here we go. I'm the bus driver. I'm the bus driver. Oh, let's try to get these things. Come on, get the drop. Can I hit it? Oh, I can't turn that far. Okay, can I get this one? Come on, get it. Woo! Let's go. Nice. I think that's only the second time I've been the bus driver. Oh my god! What's up, Ted? Good to see you, dude. Running a test. I'm just gonna do one more round of this before we wrap things up. Oh, I'm gonna have a friend over here. Ooh, lighthouse. Anything good in the lighthouse? It looks like it. Alright, we got a bouncer right there, but let's see what else we got in here. Another chest. That rifle, what is this, a med mist? Okay. Ooh, somebody's here. Are you above me? Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Can I hire you? I don't have enough. I hear somebody. I heard somebody. Okay. Oh, we got another rivalry. Okay. I need ammo. Like, okay, that's a little more. Okay, there we go. We'll use the SMG. Oh, do I have enough to hire this guy now? Where'd you go, Fishman? Can I hire you? No, I need 350. Wait. Oh, jeez. I need 5 more gold. There's got to be gold around here somewhere. No gold? Literally need 5 more gold and I can't get it? Alright, whatever. Alright. Fine. Be that way. I'm gonna go after Cactus Dad 80. I don't know what skin that is. Getting a lot of XP tonight, though. Oh, I see you. Where'd they go? Goodbye. You were not my bounty, though. Now I have enough gold. What the heck was that? I don't know what that sound was, but I want these. Ooh, ammo. Thank you. Okay, where's my bounty? I got you first. Ooh, I want that purple. What does this do? Oh, it does what I thought it did. Probably draws a lot of attention, but that's okay. Alright, let's grab another bounty. Rivalry, 43 wins. Let's go get number 44. Man, they're all like popping up like right over here. You gonna die in the storm? Come to me! Don't be a wasted bounty. What are you hanging out there for? Thank you! Oh wait, you are the bounty. Alright. Let's get another one. I like going after bounties in this. I wish they had this every season. Get the bounties. Wait, still says 43. I have 44. Oh, they're here. Where? Uh-oh. Somebody killed my bounty. You killed my bounty. And we could take that crown. Oh, you had another bounty? I will take your stuff and be happy about it. Oh! Hey, wait! I'm reloading! Okay, go. I saw a piece of pizza. Pizza. A slapperoni slice. Oh, okay. Alright, let's reload. Let's reload. Can I get that before it's in the storm? That just sounds wrong. Yeah, oh, who's coming? Okay, I will take that. I will reload. I will take all your goodies. Alright, I guess no rivalry. It's in this it's in the storm now. Let's see if I can find another one. There's 11 left. I don't like that one of my wins didn't count. That was weird. Should have 44 wins. Oh, I see another one. Let's go get. It's the sword icons up on the map there. There it is. Rift anomaly. Oh, there's like chests falling down. 46 wins now. Okay, it took a minute for it to catch up. Well, that's a username right there, if I've ever seen one. Oh, a DMR. Yeah, let's take that with us. Well, we gotta hunt them down. I gotta, they're my bounty. I gotta go after them. Let's put my DMR next. Let's make sure that's reloaded. There you are. Oh, hello. Third party. Where are you? Where the heck was this guy? Oh, hiding behind that tree there. Okay, well, 7th place. Not too bad. I was going after my bounty. Not a bad run for not playing all that often. Hell of a way to go out. Let's see what I unlocked before we wrap up Fortnite here. I got purple fire. Okay. Let's go to... Did I get Bugs Bunny? Did I get that? What's up, Doc? Do I have Bugs? Claim 1 reward. Oh, I have to get this one and then I can get Bugs? Claim... No. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, anyways. I'm close to getting Bugs Bunny. Sometime soon, I will get Bugs Bunny. But there we go. We found the sweet spot for Fortnite. Let's head out of here. Alright. And then I'll bring back up the stats. Everybody was asking what my CPU is, and I can't remember for the life of me what it is. Let me pull this. Oh, it's doing that replay thing again. That's so weird. I gotta turn that off, I think. But anyways, let's go to the NVIDIA app. Go to System, My Rig. Okay, here we go. So the CPU that I have is a 13th gen Intel Core i7 13700F. I don't know what any of that means, and I don't know if that's a good enough pairing with this RTX 5070. This was what came in this Alienware PC when I got it a few years ago. So I kind of figured it's going to be somewhat decent, right? But the latest entry that I put into this machine is the new NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5070. It was the one made by MSI. Had a little bit more of the megahertz speed for the graphics clock, and I picked it for that. And then versus the other versions of the 5070, I learned that there are multiple versions of these GPUs. You know, you can't just go and get a 5070. You have to pick which 5070 that you want. So I don't know. I'm learning this stuff. Again, I know enough to get by and enough to get myself in trouble. But so far, I am very happy with this new GPU, with the 1000-watt power supply put into the machine, or actually I should say sitting next to the machine at this point. I'm going to have it all put back together into the tower tomorrow, and then in the very near future, we are going to have some more streams featuring PC games. But I appreciate everybody stopping by tonight for this test stream to see how this thing runs. I'm always open to getting like tips and everything and hints on how to work with this stuff with the PC, what are the best settings, what are things to look for, because again, I am primarily a console gamer and always have been since I've been a little kid, you know, just dabbled in PC gaming here and there, but now I wanted to make sure I had a powerful enough machine that would, one, help me with, you know, I wanted the more power for a lot of it for editing my videos and having that rendering power and everything. That's where a big part of the reason for this. And then on top of that, being able to play games on PC and stream them. When I'm offline and not streaming, these games run crazy. I can crank up the settings and everything runs beautifully. But as soon as I bring in the camera capture and the game capture and all the other elements to it, it starts to use up the memory, use up the RAM and everything, and then I have to tone things down. But yeah, I had fun doing this. I'm glad you guys were able to stop by for it. But there you have it. A little test stream featuring the RTX 5070, the latest entry upgrade into my PC tower. If you're catching this on the replay, let me know down in the comments what GPU are you running, what are your favorite features in it, and what are some of your favorite PC games. I'm also looking for recommendations on some PC games that will run really nice on this GPU. I'm looking for, I may pick up that new one from Capcom. Was it Pragmata, I think, where it's like a robot and a little girl or whatever, they're running around. I may pick that up. That looked pretty cool. And I saw X-Wing playing a bunch of it, and it looked like a lot of fun. Other than that, I'm playing a lot of my my favorites, you know, cranking up the settings on the Resident Evil games and having some fun playing in that way. But yeah, having fun. Ted saying new fan-made Star Wars game, Starflight. Look it up. Oh, okay. I will have to check that out. You're running an 11th gen CPU? Is that still, does it still run well? I don't know. I don't know what all the different generations are for the CPUs. I haven't, oh my God, I have not replaced a CPU in years. The last time I replaced a CPU, I was probably in my like early 20s. And I've replaced GPUs before and power supplies and RAM and all that stuff and everything, motherboards and everything, but I haven't swapped a CPU itself in decades at this point. So if my CPU needs an upgrade, which I'm sure at this point it probably does, I have no idea how to even go about it, and that part actually terrifies me. So I don't know. I'll have to do my research into it. But using it mostly for editing. Yeah, so I'm really happy with how this graphics card is performing so far with my editing software and being able to edit the videos and and have a lot more speed behind that. It'll be good. We're gonna have to need to run Peak soon. Yes, dude, absolutely. We got to run that game again with Scotty. It'll be so much fun. I'll be back to some games with like Fortnite and stuff here and there. I want to get the guys together. I want to get groups together, get squads together and stuff like Fortnite and Arc Raiders. Arc Raiders looked great on this, by the way, so I'm looking forward to playing that again. I haven't played Arc Raiders in a hot minute, so I got a lot of catching up to do, but there you guys have it. A console gamer testing out some PC games with a new GPU. Let me know your thoughts down on the comments, what you think about all this. And until next time, everybody, remember, keep retro gaming alive, because one day your games will be retro too. Guys, I will see you real soon for our normal streams coming up on Monday and Thursday. Have a great night.
Oh, welcome to